Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the Opinions Podcast. I'm about to be with the opinions you want to hear, and I'm here with my main man.
What it do, man? This Los, man. My humble opinion. What's going down, Beaster?
Hey, what up, Los? What's up, Los? Guys, man, I see you got your hoodie on. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, man. Man. Scarfed up. It's cold out here, man. It's cold out here, man. It's still beautiful weather though.
you cold or you mobbing out there in Louisville streets?
Oh no, man. I'm parlaying, baby. I'm way out these streets, baby. Way out these streets. I ain't got no dog in the fight out here, man.
Like, dang, I see the smoke coming out your shit. Damn, it's
Oh,
cold as
you can see
hell.
the smoke? You
Man,
can see
just
the
a
smoke
little
a little
bit.
bit?
No, I don't know if it's smoke. Your
Yeah,
breath hot.
it's about 40 out here, bruh. It's about
Mm,
40 out here. Yeah,
yeah, okay, I
yeah.
got it. That's a hoodie, boy. Nike, I see you. Check them, huh? You still checking them? Or
Man,
you
come
getting
on,
rid of
man.
them?
Something light, man. Something light, man. Little Duty Brown. You feel me? Little Duty
Oh, you
Brown.
walk right around the house or you stomping around that thing?
Man, you silly, boy. You silly.
Hey, get it to the hoodies, man. Hoodies used to be a big topic years ago. I don't know how many years back. But at some point hoodies was I'm not gonna say a statement, but we stood for something as a unit, you know what I'm saying, as our
Yeah,
people.
for sure.
And we made a statement for one of the fallen soldiers, man. Just talk to us a little bit about that, Los. Maybe even give us some of your opinions about that subject and enlighten the people that don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, man. First off, rest in peace to Trayvon Martin, man. That's still one of those that, I think about a lot. That was one of the first ones, that we got a lot of media coverage for. And, it was unfortunate, how the young man lost his life. And even more unfortunate after that, he ain't get the justice he deserved. You know what I mean? The dude that took his life still out here walking the streets, living his best life. I just feel like that's unfair.
Right, I agree. What you think is a fair punishment for the dude? I don't even want to say his name.
Well, honestly, it's by any means necessary at this point, man. I always felt like that. I always felt like that. It ain't it ain't always eye for eye. I ain't saying that's the right way to live life, but in that kind of situation, when you a grown man and you take a young boy's life for absolutely no reason at all, you know what I'm saying? Those kind of people don't deserve to be walking these streets with us.
Agreed, agreed. With that, being said, sometimes you can have the right complexion for the protection, where you
Already.
get in that section of the prison you deserve to be in.
Yeah.
And I think his uncle or dad or some relative was one of a judge or something out there, something of that nature. I know he had some relatives, family members that was in within the system, and I believe to be a judge. I could be wrong, but I
Yeah, I
think that
remember
might
you saying something about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. I know that played a huge role. That's just, furthermore, that's a whole nother problem, how the system, it is against us or whatnot. Our back's been against the wall for years, you know what I'm saying? So that's what makes that unfortunate when you got a kid out here that's doing right, living life the right way, just trying to, you know, pursue his dreams or whatever the case may be, and somebody just come take his life like that, man. That'll never sit well with me.
All right, let's get into this a little bit. On that same topic, like you feel justice should be served, that guy get the death penalty or whatever the case may be.
Right,
Not saying that's what you're saying, but somewhere around those lines, right?
right.
We know that justice was not served in that because of, whatever circumstances. Talk about some of these cases where some people have been given life sentences or lethal injection and probably wrongfully committed these crimes.
Yeah, but I'm saying the most recent case though, he was out of St. Louis. The governor recently, took his life, and he had people pleading for his innocence, pleading for him not to pursue the death penalty, and the governor overrode everybody and did it anyway out there in Missouri, man. Cold blooded, cold blooded. Yeah, that's the kind of people we got running things out here, boy. You know what I'm saying? That's how scary it is out here, man. Like a person like that, where you don't even know if this man is innocent or not, or guilty, and you can decide just like that to take his life anyway. It's a cold game, boy. It's a cold game.
So do you think they should just do away with the death penalty?
Nah, I don't think they should do away with it. I just think they don't use it on the right people. You know what I'm saying? Like child molesters and shit. You don't never hear about no child molesters getting no death penalty, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear about rapists getting no death penalty.
Why, in your opinion, why do you think the system is like that?
Well, it's ran by the wrong people. You got people with their own agendas that really don't give a fuck about what's going on out here in real life, bro. This is bottom line. You know what I'm saying? So you got those kind of people in position of power, that don't care about the people out here that's living life day to day. You're gonna get the short end of the stick. That's the game we living out here in America. This is nationwide crisis. This ain't just one city or one ghetto. You know what I'm saying? This is hood to hood nationwide.
And let's switch topics a little bit, man. Let's get into something you're familiar with. Let's get into a little basketball.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the cat Mikey Williams?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Mikey, man. I'm a fan of Mikey, man. I'm a fan of Mikey for sure. I'm rooting for the kid. I'm rooting for him.
I think didn't he just do a deal with Puma?
Well, he had a deal with Puma, and I was doing my research. I looked it up. It looked like they parted ways last year, I believe. So as of now, from what it looked like, what I read, he don't got no deal with Puma no more.
All right. Let's let's get into University of Central Florida over there. I know a Juice over there, Jordan Ivy Curry.
Shout out
And I
Jordan
seen
Abbey Curry, baby. Juice, yes
sure
sir,
home legend,
yes
if you
sir.
didn't know it's a legend, do your research, right?
Yeah,
But I know Juice is exciting to watch. I know he have a good feel for the game. I know he know how to play the game. I know he can score the ball. Um, I have never seen Mikey in person, but I seen him and like everybody seen him over the internet. We know he's at least you could say he's exciting, right? You know,
absolutely.
and I watch a couple of other pieces they have over there.
Right.
Now I don't know how quickly they could put it together. I don't know if they're gonna be capable of putting it together. But I think that might be, in my opinion, that you might want to hear. You might want to check out a game or two. I think that's a team that might could wake people up this season. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? If they could put it together.
I'm rooting for them. They kind of like the underdog to me. I kind of compare them to like Colorado in football. You know what I'm saying? I can see them being exciting like that in basketball. You know what I mean? They the underdogs. Mikey got a lot to prove. The program got a lot to prove. You know what I'm saying? So you got some kids over there with a chip on their shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So I think they are due for a good year. My only advice to Mikey, you know what I'm saying, with me watching him play and following him, uh his motor has to go up another notch on that level. You know what I mean? Like after you make a dunk or after you shoot a shot or turn it over,
Right.
whatever the case may be, you got to get back on D. You got to play D just as hard as you are on O. You know what I mean? That'll be my only advice to him. It's been easy for him his whole career in high school. So I would advise him to crank that motor up on this D1 level, and he gonna be just fine.
My opinion to them would be remain level headed and teammates. I think
Right.
it's gonna be if everything go right, it could be a lot of exposure. I think it could come fast. I think all the kids, like most universities, are used to their own some sort of celebrity status. Um, but you don't know how big or small this could be. So no matter what, if it's not a buzz, stay level headed. Stay committed to each other to the main goal, and just go out swinging every night. You
Yeah,
know,
absolutely. They gonna have to feed off each other. You know what I mean? Because they both combo guards. You know what I mean? Juice and Mikey, they both combo guards, but they can feed off each other and it can work. And I think they got Mikey's teammate from high school over there. I forgot his name, but
But
he's a
I
long.
was speaking about the whole team because I know they got several good pieces, not just two.
Okay, okay,
You know?
got you. Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
what I mean. I mean for the whole team, I mean all of them because even the big fella have his own. You know, he come from his own little source, resources and things that he's used to. You know what I'm saying? So
got
point, everybody stay level headed, stay on the same page. Remember the main focus when it's good or bad. You know what
you.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And then
Nah, I'm with that.
what can happen.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm looking forward to watching them play this year.
Man, hey, you coming to town this week, right? This week or this
Yeah, yeah,
weekend?
yeah. I'll be out there this weekend, man, for the A-Leaf reunion. You know what I mean? We gonna have a ball. We gonna kick it, man. It's gonna be good to see everybody under you know what I'm saying, some good circumstances, some good vibes, good energy. Not always at a funeral when we hearing bad news or whatnot. So that's gonna be a good look for the hood, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, I like that. I like the way you say that. Usually, we come down to some bad news, good. But let me ask you this: what's your opinion about reunions? Do you think they're worth it? Do you think, and if they are, like, what makes or what are the ingredients for a good class reunion?
Man, it's simple. It's simple to me. You gotta have good food, you gotta have good music, and you gotta have the right promotion. You know what I mean? You gotta have the right person pushing the event or whatnot. The venue matters too. The venue matters too. You know what I'm saying? So it's simple. You just gotta have the right pieces in place, and you can make it crack. And I think they very much so are good, especially for the black community, because we don't always see each other often when we get older. You know what I mean? Black people, we tend to stick to our own. We tend to, we try to mind our business as much as possible, and we don't check in with each other as much. You know what I'm saying? So the reunions are much needed for people, even if it's for a day, a couple hours, we gonna remember this forever. You know what I'm saying? So that I think they very much need, especially in the black community.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I think it's when you're adulting, man, you get so tied up into your daily routines. If you got to get up and take the kids to school, the soccer practice, whatever, then on the
Right.
weekend you got to take them to practice and games or whatever. I think you get caught up in your routines, and you keep in contact with the ones you keep in contact. But like you say, these moments are good. You go back and see some people you haven't seen in a long time, still get to see each other, show the love. You with the real ones, the love don't be gone. It's like even though you might not have talked or text in forever, as soon as you see them, it's like you just seen them
It's
a
like
week.
you never left. Yeah, it's like you pick up right when you never left. Yes, sir. And
Yeah.
that's how it's always been with us. You know what I'm saying? Like we see each other all the time, chop. You know what I'm saying? I click, but I'm saying like people that we know from school or from the
Mm-hmm.
streets, whatever it may be. We might not see them as often, but when we see them, with it's always genuine love, man. So yeah, like, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. My matter of
Yeah.
fact, Sebo say he gonna pull up. Jaden Waddle's dad.
Right.
Jaden
Right.
play for the
Gee, I
Dolphins.
was. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sebo said he gonna pull up, man. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah,
So pull up. So what activities they have going on this weekend?
they supposed to have a basketball game, reunion game. You know what I'm saying? But they got to throw A. Taylor in the mix too. So it ain't just Elsick versus Hastings. It's more so they gonna do like classes. You know what I mean? Different classes on different teams because you got to throw A. Taylor in the mix. They part of the hood. They've been established for a while now.
I agree. I agree with that. Um. God damn though, Haley Taylor went out when we was in school.
Mm-mm. It might have came right after. Was it right after? I ain't for sure when it came, but I know it was a couple years
Right.
after we
Okay.
graduated. I didn't graduate, but yeah, from Elsie, but yeah, yeah,
I didn't either. Nah.
yeah. But niggas end up getting it done though. Boys end up getting it right, man. Boys end up figuring it out. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, what you think about Cardi B and And ex-husband.
Ah man, I ain't man. That's shit some bull. I think that shit entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't think that lady gonna let nobody tap in while she ain't much pregnant. I ain't saying she ain't entertaining nothing, but I can't see her, you know, regardless of what he done did, I can't see her letting nobody tap in while she ain't much pregnant. She can't be that trite, bro. Not at this point
I
in her life.
know.
Not at
Well,
this point in her life. I'm saying not at this point in her life. I ain't saying she ain't, you know.
she human, right?
Yeah, 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 for sure, for sure.
What
But
was she before? What was she before she was Cardi B, the singer or rapper?
she was out here getting it by any means necessary. From what I know, yeah, she's out here getting it by any way she could. Yeah, like we all was at one point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah.
So once again, so what makes you say now? Once again, give me your opinion why you say she wouldn't engage in other brothers.
No, no, no. I ain't say she wasn't engaging in extracurricular activity. I'm just saying I don't think she did as much as they trying to claim that she then what's called it. They saying that your boy from the Texans. You know that's what they saying knocked her down.
Ooh.
The receiver for the Texans, Diggs. Diggs.
Oh,
Stephon Diggs. Yeah, they trying to say that's who was tapping in. Yeah, yeah,
man, and shit. If
yeah.
he been in Houston, I don't put it past him. He got some good game if he been in Houston.
Well, this is first year in the H. You know what I'm saying? We don't claim him too much just yet. There's some other allegations on the brother too. Hold on, let's see if that shit clear first before you start claiming this.
Pause.
Right, right.
Cut
No
it
did
out.
it. No did it. No did it. Hold up. Let's see if this shit clear.
He been at the Diddy party.
Nah, he went to Diddy party, but some other shit going on. Like some dude saying that I don't know, I don't get in that shit.
Some dude, that's a Diddy party.
There you go. There you go. There you go. But I ain't putting that on the brother. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see, you gotta see how that shit play out. You know what I'm saying?
You be around them type of guys, man. You
What do
know
you mean?
what you mean?
What type of guys?
You almost made it to the NBA, right?
Man, listen, bruh. Listen. Okay.
Listen to what? Shit, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
listen,
just
bruh.
see
Listen.
your goddamn opinion.
I got partners. I got partners that's athletes, bruh. I got partners that's athletes. I got,
You got a couple of partners that are blades.
I didn't grew up with some people that, I didn't grew up so I didn't grew up with some people that went that way. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about you grew up with. We're not gonna talk. We talking about, them ball players. Them ball players.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I didn't own a blade or two that in hoop. Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
high profile athlete.
No, I ain't gonna say I know one that's high profile person. Nah,
Okay.
I don't know one that's high profile person. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody I done played with or something, might have been a little blade, a little sweet.
Yeah. I knew that was down Louisville. Yeah, I'll keep that shit out.
No, not necessarily. No,
Don't
not
bring
on
this
you.
shit.
Nah,
Don't
see,
bring this.
you don't
Yeah,
want to do your avail like that, boy. You don't want to do your
no,
avail like that, boy.
no, I'm just playing. I don't love. They show love.
Yeah, yeah,
Never.
yeah, yeah. Nah, nah.
I'm
My boys on U of L squad, they were solid, man. They were solid guys, man. Yeah, yeah,
Sure, you ain't go to school in Texas. You went to high school, but you know, we'll keep it
yeah,
moving. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Um, man, what was this about Cardi B? Hey, that's let me ask you this, Los,
What's that?
because you know what I'm saying, and I'm not saying that the lady cheated. I don't know. I'm just giving a little content, just acting goofy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, it's all good.
What you thinking about dating? What you thinking about a single man dating in 2024? Like what the plan? Like a good guy, like you talking about. If this lady is married to a millionaire and possibly cheated on him, what's the dating feel like for a baby brother like myself?
Well, see, this the thing though. First of all, what everybody be doing wrong, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got money is the motive first and foremost. You know what I'm
Hold on,
saying?
what you mean? The money
Like
is a
like finances is the topic of discussion off the rip when you dealing with male and female these days, bro. That's the topic of discussion. Everybody discussing finances. Our people ain't grow up like that. You know what I'm saying? Our people, they didn't build their foundation on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's bad mixtures because of social media too. You got people meeting on Tinder, Facebook, IG. I don't know you like that. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? How we meeting on these social sites and we supposed to, have something in common and grow together. Most of the relationships back then they grew from high school. I've been knowing you since middle school. We know they didn't grew from high school and stuff like that. So I think that's a start.
But you can't really say that.
Why you say that?
All right. And let's not say no names, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's go to one of your friends that's one of my friends as well.
Mm-hmm.
They were married. That
Right.
wasn't no from high school.
No, it wasn't from high school, but this is what I'm saying. Even in some situations like that, in my humble opinion, like with some like in that situation, some people get married too fast. You know what I'm saying? I think in that situation, not getting married as quick and maybe getting married later on and getting to know each other and seeing if it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? It might have saved something. You know what I'm saying?
But and let's say this.
What's
Even
that?
though, but most people, even though, you could get married too quick to anybody. You can get married too quick to somebody you grew up with, right?
That's
But
true. That's true.
I just think, damn, boy, you had me forget what.
You gotta grow together as grown-ups though. You see what I'm saying? Before that's
Well,
how I
that's
feel.
what I was about
Like
to
you gotta
say.
see each other as grown-ups first. See the tendencies of each other and see
But
if if I can deal with this shit or not
most people don't
for
marry
the rest of
somebody.
my life. Nah, see that's the problem. See now that's the I'm saying, Beast, back in that generation, bro. That's what was going on. That's why the marriages lasted, bro. Go ask your mom and daddy
Let
how
me
long they
ask you
know each
this:
other.
You
Your mom
you
and
married?
daddy, my mom and daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like
My
they've been
mom
knowing
and
each
daddy
other
didn't go
since
to high
kids,
school.
huh?
My mom and daddy didn't go to high school together.
I ain't saying that they've been knowing each other since high school, boy. Maybe even sooner. Maybe even before that.
Them the last person you dated or dating or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You know them since high school.
Nah, I have, I have, but we ain't married yet either. We ain't married yet either, and we've been together over 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah,
still,
and we ain't in no rush or none of that. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all good, baby. You got to fill it out. Make sure this what you want
like,
for the rest of your life.
so even that you everybody can't date or marry somebody. Even with that, man, we talking about dating, man. Goddamn, how you gonna switch my whole question,
Hey
man?
man, you the one brung up that, but go ahead, bring it
I
back.
said
We can circle
dating,
back. Circle
man. I
back.
said dating, man. Circle back and rewind the tape, brother.
Circle back. Circle back. Go ahead. What
I
you saying?
said
Go ahead about dating.
dating. I said, what's your opinion about dating women? As somebody 40 plus, 35 plus. Oh, they ain't talking about the 19s and the 20s because you having fun. But when you
Okay.
more established, 35 plus, 40, all that, with dating this generation, like what's your opinion of the average single lady? That's a better question. How you like that? I think that.
Man, I feel like the average single person, not just lady, man and women, or
Now I just want you to go women, and then I want to get your
man, listen, bro. Can I answer the question, bro?
answer about the woman, a woman
I'm
first, and
telling you
then I
my
want your
answer.
opinion about the
I'm
man.
telling you my answer, bro. I'm telling you my answer. Both parties are heavily influenced by social media, bro. That's the problem. It's fool's gold. It's fool's gold. It ain't going how you see it is on them sites. It ain't going how you see it on IG. It ain't going how you see on TikTok, whatever it is that you prefer to look at. That's not real life, bruh. And everybody consumed with that and caught up in that. And that's the problem.
But now, what you mean? So you mean as a couple, like when you dating,
Yes, bruh.
the
You
way
see a
they make,
couple.
the
You
way
will see
they
a
making that
bruh. You
relationship
will
look?
see a couple. You will see a couple on a trip to Dubai, and they'll look like you. You know what I'm saying?
What
And
you mean
yo,
look like me? What you
I'm saying
mean?
look like degular people. No, you like these ain't no athletes, these ain't no celebrities, these are just regular folk. And you'll see them in Dubai. riding
Ain't
on the
nothing about me regular but my t-shirt, chump.
yeah. I'm talking about us though. I ain't just talking about you. I'm saying us. You feel me? And and
Mhm.
and a woman, she might be like, oh, I want to go there, baby. I can't take you there right now. You understand what I'm saying? We can't do that right now, and that's okay. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? We'll get there, but
No, but I'm okay.
type shit. And then you got some that get consumed in that, get caught up in that, and then you might lose her behind that type shit, and vice versa. A nigga might feel like she need to look a certain way because all he see is dump trucks on his IG all day. You know what I'm
What's a
saying?
dump truck?
Man, come on, bruh. You know what time it is. He might see number dump
Yeah,
trucks,
dumb truck as in that.
dump trucks.
Come on back there. Come on, dumb as in dumb, the dumb, dumb,
No,
dumb.
no, no. Dump trucks, boy. Dump
Okay,
trucks,
that
boy.
dumb.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
got that over.
He might see that on his IG all day. You feel me?
Okay,
So this
okay.
boy come home, he want his lady to look a certain way, or he might, be in he might be a OnlyFans type nigga. I don't know. He might look on OnlyFans all day and get excited. He want his lady to do all that shit he see, and that ain't what's happening. Nigga, she tired. She just worked 10
You
hours.
ain't putting
She
that
just worked
leg
10
over
hour
there
shift.
right there.
Come on, bro. She just worked a
You
10
ain't
hour
gonna do
shift.
that. Mm.
Listen, check me out. She just worked a 10 hour shift. And he wants you to flip a bit. He want to flip a bender and spinner, just how you looking, doing all that shit. You
How
feel me?
long did he work?
Yeah. Yeah. So let's compromise. Give me a little
It
hit. Give
says
me,
10 cents to make a grand.
man, square business. Square business. Let's
You know?
compromise, baby. Let's compromise, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm with that. I agree. I agree. So let's compromise. Let's meet in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't got to flip and bend you and spin you, but let's get something done tonight. You feel me?
Yeah, baby, I'm
Yeah.
taking and I ain't,
Yeah, square business to get something done tonight, baby. Come on, we both been stressing. Been a long day. Shit.
damn. Hey, I agree with that. I'm gonna say this though about the first one. I'm not tripping if my woman say, "Hey, look, I want to go to Dubai." I'm gonna say,
Right.
"Okay." You look up that price, good hotel, boom, 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 whatever we need. You let me know how much it costs. Now that don't mean that I'm just gonna cover it. It
Right.
don't mean that it might not. But
Right.
that's gonna come how much I'm gonna cover it. It's gonna come with how much you show me you want this relationship, and not just because we're going on this trip. Leading up before this. See what I'm
This is
saying?
this is a nice little test run for us. Let's see how we do. Where you
Right,
where you coming in at? Where you contributing at? Where I'm doing my part at?
right,
Yes, sir. I'm with that.
right.
I'm with that.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like we can do this. We can do it together. It don't gotta be 50-50. It could be 75 me, 25 you, or it could be 50-50,
Right.
depending
Oh
on
yeah.
how you treat me.
Depend on the situation. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you
Square
treat me
business.
like if you treat me like I don't need to go 50-50, then I could go I could do more. I could see where you at, see where I'm at, and we can figure it out. But if you
Square
just
business.
looking for me to come and do everything, and you haven't even been doing the basics that a woman, should do, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
And just my opinion, you might want to hear.
And
And
see, that's
I
what I'm telling you though, B. So this another thing though, B. That's what I'm saying. The that's what it goes back to what I was saying, where we meeting each other at. Like where we getting introduced to each other at. Like we meeting each other on social media. Like I ain't saying you might not like poetry. I'm just saying some people might go to a poetry land, whatever. Go to a library. Then
see, I'm not
I
gonna
don't
be
know,
no
go to the
woman in no
park.
force now. I'm gonna need a woman to be like, "Hey, baby, let's go on a date. Or there's something we should
No, no,
do."
no. I'm saying where we meeting each other at. I'm saying like when people first getting to know each other, like when you first meeting somebody at. It's
Okay.
everybody's meeting each other on social media these days. Everybody. You not meeting nobody in the club like that. I don't even
But
know if people still holler at each other in the.
I
Go
think
ahead.
it's opposite, Los. I think the ones you meet in the club, those are when you gonna have fun because you meeting them at a fun time. You drunk, you lose, they drunk, they lose.
No, what I
So
said, I don't think people even mingling in the club no more. What you mean? You got to look at how dudes be moving nowadays. Like we posted up, you ain't dancing, and like I'm saying, most guys, you know what I'm saying? Like you got players out there
go with
still that
okay.
know how to move. You know, you got players out there that still know how to move and they gonna mingle through the, you know, but most of the people, they not even you in the section. Well, they was just talking about this. Like the club scene is dead. Like you get you in the section, posted up. Everybody looking at you in the section with your bottles. If you ain't got no females in there with you that you came with or that you bringing with you into the section from the club, how are you mingling with the females? You literally got to go grab some females from out the crowd to come in your section with you, or bring some with you.
But how easy is that nowadays? Like that's been easy since back in the day. Let's be honest.
Yeah. What I'm
You
saying, but
get in
what
the
I, what,
club with a free session. So if you got a session, it ain't nothing. Especially if you just with your guys, it ain't nothing. You can when them bottles come, people looking. Hey baby, you could. It ain't. You only gotta step out.
right, right,
Come on
right,
now. Like that's it. That's just his generation.
right.
Back then, motherfucker might look at you like whatever. Like what are you? Oh, you come here
Yeah.
now. You got them bottles popping. Don't
Nah,
let it be.
but see, now you forgetting back in the day, you had to meet her on that dance floor. You had to check. You had to meet her on that dance floor,
You
brother.
had to go out there maybe.
Yeah, you had to get out there and groove. Let her twerk on that thing a little bit. That's how it was back in the day.
Okay,
Yeah,
but look, all right. Even with that, I think a lot of hookups still be through who you know. You know what I'm saying? Like I know me. Like even though if you meet somebody on social media, if I'm gonna meet somebody on social media, it gotta be a mutual friend that I could go and I could be like, hey, you, you know about this person?
right,
Okay, to somebody
right,
else, boom. Okay, well, tell me a little bit about it. So you
right.
gotta get that fact check, just like buying a car. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because at this
yeah.
point, no disrespect, don't women don't get it. Don't take it the wrong way, but I don't think nobody watching this shit anyway. You like a used car, right? Because you've been with somebody before. So a brother,
But see, we both are. Both sides are. But go
but
ahead.
think about that. The women do the same thing. No woman really go, girl, I'm gonna just go be this man, especially if you know you could go look at Facebook or social or Instagram and see the mutual friend. And you go reach out to one of the mutual friends that you're comfortable with, even if you're not, you go reach out to somebody you know they know them. Hey, ask them about such and such, man, because nobody want to waste their time. Not if you got something to lose. If you got your own this and that, cool. If you ain't really got nothing, you don't give a damn. You just hoping you swing.
Let me ask you this. What you think about this though? What about meeting somebody maybe in the same field as you, in the same lane that you live in, that you how you moving to make your ends meet or whatnot? What you feel about that? Cause see, I feel like a lot of times too these days, people in relationships, they're not on the same level financially, and that causes a situation a lot of times. So therefore, if say you a teacher, why not try to find you a teacher? You know what I'm saying? That's in the same field as you, so you know what a men's meet. You know what I'm saying? Say you a factory worker. You know, man. We'll try to find you a factory worker. You know, that's in the same lane as you. That will cause less friction. I'm saying for the 35 and up crew. You know what I'm saying? Because
What you think?
no, I'm saying that's an option. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no
'Cause
goddamn option. What's your little fake ass humble opinion?
this is
What
what
you
I'm
want?
telling you. I'm
People want to
explaining
know.
it to you. I'm
They want
explaining
to
it to
know
you,
what
bro.
you think.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't saying find somebody that works in the same building as you or works in the same warehouse as you, but find somebody in the same field as you.
Tax bracket.
Yes, tax. There we go. There we go. Find somebody in the same tax bracket as you. Therefore, y'all can work with each other because in this day and age, and see, this is another thing that's a cliche on the internet. I'm not going half with no man. Man, that's a lie. That's a cliche on the internet. Most real women in today, in 2024, they don't mind going half with no man. They know what time it is. They would be happy to go half with a man. Ain't too many niggas out here going half. You know what I'm saying? Let's start there. So so they'll be
So what
happy
you
with it.
saying?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's real out here. Yeah, yeah. I can't
Uh,
give y'all my whole spiel on there, but yeah, nigga, shit ain't sweet. Shit be real. Yeah, yeah,
for one, there's more women in the world than men. Then for two, we already know it's more successful women than men. You can just look at that at
yeah.
school.
That's what it is these days. That's what it is these days
Well,
for
more
sure.
guys, there's already a
The
shortage
take
of.
what you call it, the economy didn't change or whatever. You
Well,
know what I'm
the
saying? That
ratio, the main thing, Los, is it's a ratio of women is more than men. Then on top of that, you have the ratio of when it is equal as far as successful women and men. More women are more successful than men. It starts with education. When you in
yeah,
school, if you think about who wanted to be cooler, the boys or the girls, the girls gonna
the
kind of get
boys
their
all day
education
long.
figured out. Like I tell people all the time, nobody gonna pay a dummy.
Right.
If you don't know, now who gonna pay you for nothing? Like you, the more knowledge you obtain, the more you can get paid. You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
business right there. Preach. Hey, brother, preach right there, boy. You dropping bars. You dropping bars, my
Well, man,
boy.
let me get a little
Dropping
Kool-Aid.
bars, my boy. Yeah. Run that back one time, B. Run that
Hey,
back one more time.
well, I'm gonna run it back one more time. You know what I'm saying? Really, it's just more successful men than boys. But really, you got the more knowledge you get, the more you can get paid, and that's what it
Yes, sir.
says. So you got
Yes,
to run to obtain knowledge, because the more you know, just like even if you want to be a businessman, the more you know about the business, the better it increases your chances on having a successful business. So we just
square
got to just
business.
go back to educating yourself. You want to educate yourself in every field, especially something that you dibbling and dabbling in. And I think a lot of times we
Absolutely.
just in the field, but we don't really want to master that field. We don't really want to master our craft. And that's even as a coach, you teach the kids, forget the fame, master your craft, perfect your skills. You got to start from here and then work your way on up. But a lot of times we want to start at the professional level. And like you say, social media, we want to make it look like we got it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Square business.
I
Nah,
remember
I'm with you on that, boy. You dropping them gems, boy. You dropping them gems.
told some people before, it's like I stopped doing something and it was even a bad habit, right? But I couldn't even, and it was at a point in my life to where I couldn't even afford to have it, right? So I was like,
Okay.
well, shit, man, I'm gonna just chill and I'm gonna focus on putting myself in a position to where I can afford to have it, and it's gonna be the best. Okay, like I like when I drink, I don't drink much. When I drink Ciroc, right? Not
Right.
to promote them, but I don't know
Right.
disrespect or anything cheaper than Ciroc, but you could go get boom, 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 and I'm like, I'd rather not have nothing unless I could just afford. Boy,
Unless
it's gonna be
I'm drinking that. If it ain't that,
yeah,
I ain't drinking.
or
Yeah.
whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever your deal is, if you can't do it and do it at a top level, then you're just not in the position to do it. So chill on that. Get right in other positions, which usually is your business. You see what I'm saying? Take care of your business to put yourself in a position to where whatever you want, you could afford it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And I ain't,
Oh,
"Oh, I gotta get this and now I gotta sacrifice it in this department. No, it ain't no sacrifice, nothing. I can get it and everything gonna keep moving and grooving like a Southside player. You know what I'm saying?
man. Square business, bro. Square business, man. Drop them gems on these folks, man. The younger generation, everybody need to hear that type shit. For real. I need to hear that. For real. I'm with you. I'm
But
with
real
you.
talk, we just have to set goals, and it's just like the documentary that you got going on. But even before that, though, like we could own and be bosses of so much stuff. It's just that you have that mentality, and we got to start branding everybody to have the mentality to work hard enough and work long enough and dedicate yourself to be your own boss.
Man,
Don't think
absolutely. And
about your
that
job. You know what I'm saying? Work, figure something out. Like you could, whatever you got a passion for, you could still have your job, and you could be a boss with your passion. Like ain't no need to like it. Don't like nothing that you can own, that you could brand. You know what I'm saying? We could brand ourselves and you could get paid for it. Brand yourself and go get paid for it. And it don't take much. You ain't got to be selling $1 million worth of product to brand yourself and get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? But do the research. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. You gotta do the homework. And to piggyback on what you saying, like this day and age, we got to switch the hustle, and most people are. We went from like hustling on the corners, what I'm saying, moving packs or whatever, blase blase, and then they went to like, yeah, no, I'm saying kids, but I'm saying
Oh,
black in our community, not
so you
us.
talking
I'm
about
saying
we? I was like, not me. I ain't,
no, 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 bro. I'm saying in the community, bro, the black
well, you
community.
got
You know
your
what I'm
hoodie
saying? Like,
on and shit.
yeah, no, no, no. Like a kid, first thing is if he don't hoop or he don't rap, he gonna go to the streets, right? So he gonna
Right.
move packs on the corner, do whatever he gotta do to make a dollar, right? Then it is switched to this generation. They more so into scamming. Well, they was into scamming at a point. Yeah, they was into scamming and credit
Sure.
card for and you. But look, this the thing though, which is at the end of the day, you call it what it is. It's a crime or what it's about. But the kids educated themselves enough to where they was able to scam on a like electronic level. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Where they can get into the banks and do this and do that, and you got some black kids that's millionaires behind this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. So then it then switched to more of on a legal tip. Like the streaming. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of black kids that's streaming and
Mhm.
doing the TikToks and all this. So I'm saying all that to say we elevating as a people. The one thing that where I feel like we lacking is coming together. We in too much competition with
Mhm.
each other where it's my idea is better than yours, or your idea, my idea is better, or I'm gonna do it this way. Where we can't like mesh together and put, ideas, finances, everything together and come up with a code plan to where we all can eat. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like more of us, if we get more into that, it'll benefit us a lot.
I agree with that. My opinion about that, and I'm just gonna add to what you're saying, and just hopefully to try to help the problem. Another thing I think about, and my opinion, you might want to hear is, I don't think we invest in ourselves enough, and I
Right.
think kind of that could eliminate a small percentage of what you're saying. Like, we don't have to beef or not support each other. If we go into business together and we invest in our money together, we gonna be on the same page because we putting our money in the same pot, so we want the same results. You see what I'm saying? But if we
Absolutely.
just want to invest a little bit or don't invest and want somebody to invest in us, we ain't never really go. You know what I'm saying? It always lead to extra BS. You see what I'm saying?
Let, let, let
Outside,
me let me give you my humble opinion on something real quick. Let me give you my humble opinion on something what I learned just growing up in different avenues. When the other side, when they come up with a plan, they gonna have they have people that don't mind being soldiers. They don't mind having people being Indians. They don't have mind people being lieutenants, colonels, whatever. Everybody's gonna play a role, and they all for it. You know what I'm saying? And that
yeah,
goes for the other side in a lot of different ways. That means like the Caucasian side, they do this. You know what I'm saying? Where they set each other up for
mm,
success for generations to come. And then on a whole nother aspect, my Latino brothers, my brown people, like they do it a whole different way.
completely
You know what I'm
right.
saying? More of a way that we can adapt if we were smart. You know what I'm saying? The way they move, man, it's a whole family oriented thing. And for some reason, that I don't know, ego or whatever, like the black community, us, we can't, for majority of us, we can't grasp that concept. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a code just seeing them come in like within these last 2 3 years. I didn't grew up like some of my best friends is brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, that my dogs, I love them to death.
Not about then, chump.
Man, shout out DA and my nigga and my dog Get all day long. My dog Vic for sure. Shout out DA. You know what I'm saying? One of the realest to ever do it. Yes, sir.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. And my dog Vic for sure. For sure. My right hand compadres all day. But what I'm saying is, like, you can see it more with the people that's coming in now, how they moving. It's right in your face. They coming in, they get them a house, they gonna pull up 10, 12 deep, 15 deep. Next thing you know, they buying a office space. They buying a business space. They buying another one. The next thing you know, they buying a house, another house next door. You know what I'm saying? Well, they building, they building, they building. We just don't got that mentality, and
I'm gonna
you know
tell
it's
you,
unfortunate.
in my opinion. I'm gonna tell you what it is. In my opinion, we feel
Yeah,
entitled. You see what I'm saying? When you say these races, some of them feel like they immigrants, really, right? And we don't
right,
feel like an immigrant. We feel like, oh, we got rights and we fought for our rights, but we ain't keep it real in our mentality. At the end of the day, they treat us like immigrants. When you was talking about the laws and everything, they really treat
right.
us like immigrants, right? That got to be the mentality. What we realize, I mean, what we fail to realize is we feel entitled. We feel like they owe us 40 acres and a mule and all this, which is good,
And
I
that ain't
believe.
the case. Yeah,
They're not gonna give it to us, no matter how much you fight for it. So what we doing is we feel entitled instead of us doing what they do. They come over
yeah.
here and they sacrifice
Okay,
until
well,
they
hold on. Let me ask you this though. Hold on, not to cut you off. Hold on. Let me ask you this though, because some people will reject to that and say, well, when they come over here though, they give them a grant. They might give them
mean,
25,
I mean, I
30,000.
mean, it's good. We have women that get child support. You have women that get child food stamps, and when I say that, you have men that get food stamps. You have men that get child support. So you got to get how you live. I don't, you know what I'm saying? You have some people that don't get nothing, even when they give all that low the government money back. And if you got a kid, some people don't get none of that, right? At the end of the day, forget all of that. That's once again, you feel entitled. Let's go back to my main point. We can't feel entitled. We got to sacrifice. So when you look at these people, what they do is they come together and they sacrifice a little toughness. Hey, a couple of us families, 2 or 3 families might live in under one household. So our bills about $400-500 a month each family. So we can stack up and eventually get our own. Or guess what? While we living here, forget all this saving. What we're doing is we're investing this into a business. So once we do get to this certain point, now we own that corner store right outside of my apartments. And then we all living in one apartment, but it's 3 families. But guess what? We didn't sacrifice enough to own this corner store right here that
I like how
everybody
you
in these
talking, boy.
apartments
That's
benefit
why I'm
to.
frowning like this, boy. I like how you talking, boy. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead,
Well, if
go ahead.
y'all ever want to invest in me and put some money together, I'm telling you, my name Bobby B. I got the news you can use so you don't get misused, confused, or you know.
Come on, man. Talk that talk, Skag. Square business. Square
Nah, but on
business.
this
Yes,
real
sir.
talk,
Yeah,
even like us. So we talking over here, but let's give the people some game. Me and our clique, and I don't even know if they'll get mad, but we're investing in ourselves, right? But
yeah.
at the moment, well, before we even started this, I already been investing in myself and my dreams and my goals. And they go back to what I say. We got to invest in ourselves. Don't be afraid to really invest in yourself. We are all bosses. It's just a fact if you go find you something to be a boss in. And if you go invest in yourself, if you go work for yourself, I don't give you know this, Los. I tell you, and you know this from being with me around me. I don't give a damn about sleeping. I got a
Right.
job that I'm gonna go to, but if I got to do something for myself, man, I don't gotta. I can stay up all night, and what I'm gonna still do? I'm gonna still get my ass up.
Still get up and go to work. Yes,
If I
sir.
got to get 1 hour of sleep, it don't matter. If I got to get two
Yeah,
hours of sleep, it don't matter.
yeah.
Because guess what? I believe in myself enough when I'm doing, and the Lord enough to know eventually it will pay off. You
It's
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
pay out. Yeah,
More people
it's gonna
think
pay
like
out.
that, if you believe in that, and you willing to invest in yourself instead of somebody else, you'll be okay.
Yeah. Nah, that's number facts right there. You spitting, boy. You dropping them tonight. You dropping them gems tonight, boy. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta. I don't want. See, I mean, we grew up on the term. Sometimes you gotta lose to win, but I don't want to call it a lose. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It's
never
like,
a loss when you're investing in yourself.
come on, man. There you go. Talk it. Yeah. You feel me? Talk that talk, bro. That's what I meant. Yeah, for sure. It ain't never no loss. Yeah.
And this was in the black community. When tax season come out, yo, I said, man, I'm gonna flip this and flip that. Listen,
Oh, I
I'm
was
gonna
one
be
of them.
honest,
Don't get it twisted. I was one of them back in the day. What you mean? I was one of them, bruh.
bruh.
Yeah, yeah.
Never got a taxes, never
That
claimed
was
the
part of the
kid and
game
all
back
that.
then, boy. That was part of the game.
Man, I never claimed the kid, got no taxes back and all that. The first time I got a piece of a taxes back, I flipped it the real way. And I don't invest in no drugs. I don't sell no drugs. I flipped it and I invested in myself. And I've
Absolutely.
been profitable ever since. You know what I'm saying? But I
Absolutely.
pray to God. I don't go to church every Sunday. I don't know the last time I've been to a church, but I think I pray to God every day in some
Yeah.
form or fashion. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Oh no,
But
no. And like God know you a man of God. He knows that. Like you don't have. I mean, I ain't gonna say I know, but you don't. I feel like you don't have to show up to church for him to know that. Speaking of
right,
that, I'm glad you mentioned that. Speaking of that, I want to speak on Shawnee O'Neal husband, the preacher that
man.
chose. Did you hear about that? Oh,
What
okay,
we
yeah,
do?
man. Look, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, sometimes, see, this the shit I'm talking about. This the shit I'm talking about. This the shit I'm talking about, bruh. Okay, Shaq, solid dude, right? Solid dude. He
Right,
was a
right, right,
okay dog ass nigga when y'all was together. Cool. Cheated on you, did the most. Out of there, out of pocket. Bet that. Now, make sure you was straight. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, you was in position. So now you make your own money. You make your own money. You living you like you up. You don't really need him because most of his kids, if I'm right, most of his kids are almost 17, 18 years old. So I don't know about the child support situation, and that ain't none of my business, but you know what I'm saying? But back to my point. You choose to go into a lane after Shaq to this preacher. And for one, the first thing he did was he told his congregation that he needs $4 million to build his building, to build a building for his church. Right? This is what he said months ago. Months ago. You know. And people had a little something to say. And then, they swept it under the rug a little bit, you know. Now this man recently just came out and said it is against God's, beliefs, I would assume he's saying, to give to the poor. God would rather you give to your tithes to the church than give to the poor. Man, this shit was so outrageous, Bobby B. I couldn't believe this man fixed his lips to say this. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about, though. Like, I've never been a fan of the church. No disrespect. No disrespect at all.
I
I've
don't
never
know, but
been a fan. Yeah, and I'd have been to some churches. Hold on, no, hold on. I'd have been to some churches that was amazing. You feel me? That
okay. Hold on. Let's clear this up because you my boy. You
yeah,
mean you never been a fan of preachers because they human and they could do,
it's exactly my bad. Not the churches,
but
preachers,
you believe in
preachers.
church, just the
I
people. Okay,
believe in
okay.
God. I'm
You
a
hear me?
Christian man. I'm a
Right.
Christian
Okay,
man.
okay.
I have no
I
problem
know
with
that.
people.
I know that. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
when
yeah.
you
My
know
bad, my
spoken
bad.
for.
You right, you
It's been
right,
a
you
long
right,
day
you
for me.
right.
It's been
Yeah, absolutely.
right.
My bad. You right. I believe in the church. I have little to no belief in a
Faith
lot
in
of
man,
preachers. A
and
lot of
man.
preachers. The
Right.
preachers who's preaching that. Yeah, yeah. That's why I have a problem. My bad. You right. You right. And he is a prime example of that. Like he is top tier of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
bruh, why
That's
would you say something like that? How would
crazy.
you be that bold? Listen what I'm saying. Even if you feel that way, how are you that comfortable? How are you that comfortable to come out and say that shit in front of, 2, 3,000 people or whatever? And be
Yeah.
okay with saying something like that and think you're gonna get away with that. That's crazy work. That's diabolical, as they say right now. That's
So you
crazy.
saying the internet is basically getting on his ass about those comments?
Yes, bro. But what I'm saying is the internet is the reason why he said those comments. Because he knew he was gonna get views. He knew he was gonna get content. He knew that was
Well, he
gonna
got
blow up.
like a YouTube church, so where the
No, no, no,
views
no,
are
no. But people are recording this though. He know everybody. They recording it, bro. They recording his
right.
congregation. His
Oh yeah. It's like free promotion or whatever.
right. You
Right.
know these people finna see this. Why would you say something like that, bro?
Hey,
You telling your people.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna be honest. In my opinion, you might want to hear. He might have been used to getting a certain amount of tithes monthly or for the last few years, and haven't been meeting quota.
Well, okay, that might be true.
So,
But see,
so
what happened was
because
I
you
think it
think
was a
how
weather.
emotional guys are these days. Guys are more emotional. Well, women are emotional as heck. But guys are becoming just as emotional as women nowadays. It's like, damn, everybody's equivalent, and they shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? To a certain level.
No, absolutely. But see, this is the thing. I think it was like a natural disaster or something that happened with his church first. You feel me? I ain't got all the details, but I
He
think it's
lost
something
his
like that.
voice.
Yeah, it was months ago, and he was telling his congregation he need 4 million or something like that.
He ain't never recovered. That shit, he ain't
Right.
never recovered. He done went and got old Shaq wife. Shaq got paper longer than y'all mean. You know what I'm talking about? And you can't compete with that, man. And you trying to get the people hard earned money. And
Yeah,
God,
man. See that.
I don't know that, brother.
And
I'm
see,
not
I,
saying
I don't know. I don't
you
know his bottom line.
know,
I just think
you
that's
know,
cold
I'm
blooded,
sorry,
bruh.
God.
Yeah,
That
no,
brother
that's cold
put
blooded work
on.
right there, man. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, BB. We
It's
didn't got
cold.
that
What
comfortable.
degrees of weather your ass is in right now? Shit.
Yeah, you hear back here, boy. You hear?
I don't
Yeah,
hear it, but I hear that story you talking about. That's what I'm saying. You getting
come on, man.
salty with people and begging from. I don't think as a preacher, priest, pastor, whatever, you should never like have cries or sermons about or anything rants about somebody donating to who you are because right you your job is to preach believing in faith and having faith in all this and waiting on God.
That's the worst to me, bruh. That's the
Right,
worst,
so
bruh.
wait on
I
God.
can't see, like, I can't get comfortable asking y'all for y'all money. I can't even get comfortable doing
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah,
bruh, I'm gonna try to find a way to get that on my own to where we all, you know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out, bruh. But
yeah.
whatever. But yeah,
That's what makes me not want to go to a church. And I don't know, cause I ain't gonna say Reverend Devon do or don't do this, but I know I never felt like what I'm saying. Now you keeping it real, you keeping it real. When you somebody donate $4 million and all this old goofy type of stuff,
yeah, he was trying to raise like 4 million or something like that, bruh.
have
Yeah,
faith in God. Ain't that what you when we say we
come
can't
on,
pay,
fam.
believe in
Come on,
God and
fam.
pray to God and man, have faith in God for your $4 million, brother. You
Yeah,
right steps. Don't be asking
absolutely.
no Twitter and no sermons. Don't have no sermons about donating me money. You know what I'm saying? Like have sermons about being patient and all them stories in the Bible that you tell on how this person waited on faith and God to come and at the last second God deliver. Well, man, tell me one of them deals about you waiting on God to deliver. Don't
Come
deliver
on.
no sermon about giving you some money. Because I'm
Yeah,
gonna give if I want to give. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And that's just my opinion that you might want to hear.
Man, I love that opinion. Absolutely, that opinion that I want to hear. I'm digging that for sure.
Yeah, I don't
In
like
my
that
humble
though.
opinion,
Don't bring in no Bibles and political. I don't like to talk about religion or politics of politics. You see what I'm saying? I like to keep that to myself because that could always make a person love or hate you. You know what I'm saying? I
absolutely.
mean, you could be the best person in the world. You could give everything. You could do anything in the world for this person. They love you, and then you say something about religion or politics that they don't agree with, and you the worst. And now that everything, the person you were, you're not that person anymore. So I really don't like to talk politics or religion. Nobody. But I keep forgetting we on the goddamn podcast. I'm thinking, man, you like on. I'm talking about just
Hey
shooting.
man, listen though, bro. This raw and uncut. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? This how we coming. We need to talk about it. Square business. We need to talk
Man,
about it. It
let's,
got to, yeah,
hey man,
for
forget all
real.
that. Let's get into something that we both know a little bit about. Maybe a little bit more about me at times, right? Basketball. Give me your humble opinion about Bronny James.
I love the movement. I love the movement. Like the father son dynamic of it. I love it, bro. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if he wasn't that good enough to make it to the NBA. If you got the opportunity to get him in there, get him in there, bro. By
Right.
all means. By all means. I'm a huge fan of that. I'm a huge fan of that. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I just for my own sake, I just would wish that he was cold like that. You feel me? Like y'all nigga, yeah, that's my daddy, and I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? I just wish that was because they'll shit on him that much harder. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. They gonna get through the grind, get through the process. I didn't gain a lot more. I ain't gonna say I always had much respect for LeBron. I didn't gain a lot more love for him watching that starting five docu series about him. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Um,
That shit live, bro. That shit
I
live.
haven't been able to watch that, but shout out to the Sword Five on Netflix, man. Y'all get out there and watch it. I'm gonna go watch it myself.
Yeah, absolutely. That shit dope. Yep.
I'm gonna say this about Bronny, man. I haven't seen him much. Hopefully he becomes a good, which I think when I watched this game as a high school kid, I just think he's a good role player. Um,
Absolutely.
and like we all know, role players are valuable on the right team. The Lakers, hopefully, if they're a playoff team, I think eventually at some point in the season he'll be able to show y'all that he's a good role player to where people can fall in love with him and what he could do. And I compare him to his dad. Think about the Michael Jordans, the LeBron James, the Kobe Bryant's, like, excuse me, those people are like 1 to 1.
Right.
So
Right.
when you expect a family, they offspring to be equivalent or better than them, that's damn near like asking God to create miracles back to like that shit is rare and is rare in America. Then to say that what's happening in the same damn family, like I think
Come on,
sometimes
man.
we need to
Come
be
on, man.
realistic.
Come
Like
on,
let's
man.
not
You
compare
got to
that.
put that in perspective, bruh. That's
Man, like
tough.
God just don't. God got to be fair to everybody. I tell kids all the time, like every weekend you play, a kid play basketball, sport, whatever it is. The singer go sing, the rapper go rap. You praying to be the best at your profession, right? But you got a million people practicing and putting in work for the same celebrity status or the same results, right? They want the same fame. God can only be fair and probably reward the hardest working kids. Like God ain't gonna. Why would God reward the least working people out of a million that's begging for the same success in the
Come on,
game
man.
every week? You
Come on,
ain't
man.
putting. You ain't putting half
You
the
ain't
work
put
as
that work in. You ain't put that work in.
God can
Yeah.
reward you. It's like that don't
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It don't make sense.
Absolutely.
So let's just start being realistic in some of the shit that we doing and some of the things that we thinking about here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. And then to the, okay, I'm gonna say something, and then I'm gonna, I'm gonna go back. But in my humble opinion, this how crazy it can it go.
Talk
Marcus
to
Jordan, Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son.
right,
At the
right.
time, I think he was a better college player than Bronny.
The one that went to Illinois.
Now the one that went to UCF, the what,
Okay, okay, okay.
Mikey Williams and Juice is
Yeah,
at.
right, right. Juice, right, right,
Yeah, yeah. I think that was Marcus. I mean, it might be the other one. It's only two of them. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I think that was Marcus that went to.
I think he's a better collegiate player than Bronny.
I think he was a better collegiate player than Bronny. Now, the thing with that is though, I think he was maybe a junior at the time or something like that, and Bronny was just a freshman. So I feel like, in my humble opinion, Bronny could have stayed in school a little longer and developed, and we'll get better results than what the people want to see when he goes on the court. You know what I mean? When they see the stats and they see, they kind of get discouraged. My belief is he's gonna develop. They're gonna put him in position.
Mhm.
I just think that he could be more than just like a regular role player. I think he could be a nice role player in the league. You know what I'm saying? If and also hit the growth spurt. We never know. His dad is 6'8". I know it's late in the game, but he only 19. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? He only 19. He might hit that growth spurt. Say he gets 6'6". It's a problem. It's a
Yeah.
problem. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he do. For sure. For sure.
My opinion that you might want to hear about that is I think exactly what you said, Los. I think right now he'll be a good average role player, about the basic role players you see that you could like and fall in love with and say he go grow. But with him being so young, like you said, and then think about it, he was hurt a fraction of that first college collegiate
Well,
season.
not actually even hurt. He almost lost his life. Let's just
Right.
let's just
See what
let's
I'm
just
saying?
let's
So,
just
what?
put that in consideration. You know, so with
Mhm.
that cardiac arrest, that's a
Right. I
big
wouldn't even
deal.
go put the
So it's
whole
just a blessing for him to be out there in that
Right.
aspect. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for him, bro. I got nothing but love for him, for sure. And let's be clear, I'm an MJ guy. I'm MJ first. I got Bron second over Kobe a little bit. Oh, a little bit. Some days I might say Kobe, but the man that LeBron is, what I didn't seen from the outside looking in, the way he moved, like I'm inspired, man. I'm a big fan of his. I'm a big fan of him for sure.
Um, I think, like you were saying, the fact that he didn't get a full collegiate season, and just saying, even if he did, it was only one compared to two or three, to where you could really grow and mold, and just get the physical toughness, the mental toughness, and the collegiate experience that can help out on that next level. I think he'll be an average, basic role player a few years, but as he get older, I think he'll be able to
Evolve into something a little more.
Russians
Hopefully,
a
yeah,
little more,
yeah, I'm with you on
even
that.
probably more than the good role player, just because of the confidence he'll have. Being around this, that like after a year or two with all this hate he go get and all this, at the third or fourth year, it's not gonna be nothing that the media or anybody could do that could probably, if he could get past this. First, he got to get past this. But if he
Right.
get past this media blast and all the hate and the shit he gonna receive with this, I don't think it'll be nothing that'll be able to stop him after about 3 or 4 years of this, and he could probably grow into an all star. Not saying it'd be a multi year all star, but I think he might even be able to make one type of all star game. And this is years down the line. Like we say, this guy young, man. You
Yeah,
think
very young, very
10 years,
young.
he
Like a whole
28,
bunch of
29 years
potential in
old.
front of him. Yeah, yeah,
You
for
see what I'm
sure.
saying? So
Yeah,
he has an opportunity to grow in something bigger than he is right now, bigger than the people want him to be. With the resources of his dad, he was able to get in there a little sooner, which maybe helps him be the player that we, pan out to be the guy that we say that he might have the potential to be. But potential and performance and potential and, and the end results are two different things. So
yeah,
we just have to
yeah.
wait and
So
see.
we'll see how that go. We'll see how that go. I'm interested to see that process too. What you just said at the end, like the potential wise. Let's see, like the work. If I know he gonna put in the work, is the work gonna pan out? I'm betting on it will, and I'm looking forward to seeing that.